Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of KI Tee Vee. I'm Karen Reeves-Toppin, your host, welcoming you for another show. I'm so happy that you've chosen to join us, and I really hope that today's show will be interesting, exciting and educational for you as well. The whole purpose of KI Tee Vee is to provide a platform for small and medium-sized enterprises to showcase their business in a way that they feel comfortable. There's no preset questions and you can show your business, your charity, your project in a manner that suits you. Just get in touch with me, Karen Reeves-Toppin, and let's get you booked on the show. The video footage will certainly help you as you are getting your marketing materials together. You can take snippets from the show and you can show it out because it is being done in a way that is comfortable for you. So come on to KI Tee Vee and let's get others knowing who you are and where you are. Today we're going to have a repeat guest, and I for one am really happy that he's back on the show. Today we've got Chris Murray from AGR Video Productions Limited. Chris, welcome back.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm ready. I love that introduction. Showtime.
Yes, it is showtime. Absolutely, yes. Chris. Yeah, welcome back.
Miss Showtime. Yeah, I'm good. Listen, I'm in the rain. I'm in Bratislava, and it's raining. And I thought, I want to do this interview outside. And you know what? I don't care if it thunderstorms out here. I don't care if there's a hurricane, gale force winds out here. We're doing this interview today. Nothing's going to stop us.
Well, we're going to try and make sure that you're not standing in the rain for too long a period of time.
Listen, I'm fired up. I'm good in the rain. I like running and jogging, and I really do love running in the rain. So let's do it.
Great, fantastic. So now that we've got you in your zone, let's talk video. So the last time that you were with us, you were giving us a few snippets about what it takes to have a good video. And I know that you've got your group, the 101 Gatekeepers. Tell us how that's been going.
Yeah, it's been going really good. It's been going from strength to strength. We're at episode Gate 13, we like to call them Gates. And it's all about giving people a voice, helping people to gather and strengthen their voice. I think there are a lot of good people out there in the world who just are too shy, are too bit of a wallflower. They've got something to say. They know they can help people out there with their life experience, but they just haven't got the courage to come in front of a camera and do what we're doing. So I've developed this program called the Gatekeepers, and it's just inspire people, like-minded people together in a group. And we come together, we answer a question every week to our mobile phones, and I teach you how to get the very best professional-looking video from your smartphone. Awesome.
Oh, wow. So it's from your smartphone. And this is for the benefit of those that haven't seen the last interview. If you actually haven't seen the last interview, you need to go back. I think Chris was around about interview number 8. So you need to go back and have a look at that interview, and then you can catch up to where we're now. So this is from your smartphone. You can actually produce some really good videos from your smartphone, and you're teaching us how to do that.
Absolutely. Right now, even directors are making feature films now from mobile phones. I mean, it's incredible. You can add different software to the phone and you can make it look like a cinematic movie almost.
Yeah, it's amazing the things that people are turning out now just using their smartphone and an app. And I mean, it's something that small businesses can certainly take advantage of. You know, the advertising industry has historically been a very expensive one because you're depending on someone else to produce the video content. And of course, people are visual consumers now. They're visual and audio consumers. And what you're doing is you're helping us to understand the phones that we've got and what programs to use to produce our own videos, basically.
That's right. It's all about getting your personality out there. And I have a strong saying, that good quality media is a good indicator to good quality content. It means stop. I have something really good to say. I spent a lot of time and effort on this. Give me 5 seconds of your time. And in that 5 seconds, in that first 7 seconds, you want to hook people in.
Great stuff. All right. So you've got this group, Gatekeepers, and you are teaching us how to use our mobile phones to create amazing video content. And do you review the content? Let's say that, okay, let's use me as an example. So I run a business where I'm an accountability coach, and I want to do a video encouraging people as to why they should contract me to work along with them. If I produce a video, can I send it to you for review? Does it cost?
Yes, obviously time is money, so it would cost, yes. Yeah, but a quick review is nothing too difficult. And then you have an editing service on top.
Editing service, okay. So you review, you give the feedback, and then you can also do the editing?
Yeah. That's an easy thing to do. And editing is what really brings the video to life. It boosts your character. I like to say that my service is like, and all of us out there in the industry, we simply put a magnifying glass on other people's greatness. Whether it's your business, whether it's you personally, our media is there to enhance what's already there.
Fabulous. You put a magnifying glass on people's greatness. I find that a very interesting statement, especially considering that you started off by saying there are people out there who are really shy and they're not sure that they're camera ready. And yet you said you put a magnifying glass on people's greatness. Does that say that you believe there is greatness in everyone?
Absolutely, 100%. The mere fact that you are alive makes you great. The odds of becoming born in this world are just they're huge. There's something in the trillions, I believe, massive. So just the mere fact that you're alive and having an experience in life and gathering knowledge from just simply breathing means that you have something to say, something you can contribute to the human race. That's why it's called the human race.
Well, human race, yes, we're all running towards one prize or one goal or another. So we are racing. Yes, we are. All right.
And we're all sharing everything and putting it all together into one big pot to pass on to the next generation.
Yes, to pass along to the next generation. And that's an important thing, isn't it? I mean, right now, there are lots of people that are preoccupied with COVID and restrictions and things that they can't do. How do you propose, because I know you're a bit of a forward thinker, how do you propose that we can begin to change mindsets for people to see or understand that there are still a multitude of positive possibilities out there?
Right now, I seriously believe that we're in the age of the awakening. I'm partially spiritual, I'm partially religious, and I'm partially atheist, all mixed together as one. And I believe that we're at this point where we're not evolving as a human species, our bodies, our minds are evolving. So it's like, for the first time, we discovered fire, like how the cavemen discovered fire many zillions of years ago. And they didn't know what to do with it. But we know today that we can use fire to launch a man to the moon, literally. So right now, I think we're like cavemen and cavewomen with the power of our minds. And we can use those minds to do whatever we please. We just need to know how to fine tune it, how to tune it like a car almost.
And getting people to create the right mindset. You know, my last guest, Michelle Raymond, she was talking about having the right mindset and having the right discipline to ensure that you continue working towards your success. And actually the whole mindset thing is something that I heard a lot of people start to talk about. I don't think I've ever heard mindset so much apart until maybe around about September, October last year, when people started becoming mindset coaches and everything became about having a positive mindset, having a forward thinking mindset, a future forward mindset. So is mindset something of a bit of an awakening?
Absolutely, 100%. In the same way a coach, athlete needs a coach to run fast or to jump fast or to do whatever they need to do in sports, the same thing for human beings. A coach is very important to help you to develop that mindset. Very important. And it's when a child is born, it has to learn things from its parents. So a coach is almost like a parent for people who don't know how to meld and put their mind together to achieve their goals. So having a mindset of positive mindset, having positivity in life is very important. I think it's one of those things that actually strengthens the mindset. And a lot of, I think there's a lot of people out there in the world who know about this mindset thing, who've known about it for some time. We know about the guy who, what's his name again? Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. He
Yes.
spoke about this many decades ago. So back then, a small subset of humanity knew about this thing called mindset, knew about the power of it. And now I think today what we're seeing is people are trying to control that mindset, and they're dulling it, and they're trying to control the masses with media. The media is the most powerful entity on earth. There's nothing else more powerful. Politicians are scared of the media. Queens and kings are scared of the media. Powerful businessmen and women are scared of the media. The media is what shapes public opinion, and they use it to control people, because ultimately people have to be batteries for economies out there.
Yes, okay. People have to be batteries for the economy. That is interesting. Batteries are the power cells that continue to charge and to give the allowance to propel forward or backwards or sideways, however it is you want to go. But people are the batteries. That's
That's right.
interesting.
So
All right.
everyone, the majority of us are batteries, and there's only a few machines out there. So, and what with the mindset, we can all become machines if we want to. We can all generate our own incomes, literally. We can all generate our own happiness, our own freedoms. I could go on forever talking about things like this.
All right. Well, I personally don't want too many machines out there. I'd rather have humans that think.
Very true. It's all sounding very, very Matrix right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Chris, let's go back to the gatekeepers, because I really want to get you to promote it um, a bit more, so that people understand it's, the type of group. Is it an exclusive group? Is it an all-inclusive group? What types of personalities are you looking for?
Yeah, I'm looking for, well, literally, I'm looking for people who can shine and blossom and grow. I mean, I like to refer to myself on occasions as the Simon Cowell of the business world. So I'm looking for people with talent, raw talent, and I want to help them to shape that talent, and I want to help them to inspire them to go on to inspire millions of other people. So that's the objective. Is it an exclusive group? Yes, that's a nice word. Inclusive group? Yes, I like that as a nice word as well. So it's about like-minded people coming together and pushing and promoting and helping each other to grow, to proliferate.
Okay. What was your latest production?
So that was Gate 30 of the Gatekeepers. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, okay. And what was the question again?
Yeah, the question was what book, magazine, podcast, social media post, film, documentary that you watched recently that has inspired you, that has changed your life in some way, sometime in the past or in the current future, current, present?
Okay. So it's what bit of media, whether it be TV show, book, media, TV show, book, social media post, magazine, or film or documentary that you watched that has influenced you, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And you produced a video based on you produced a film, a 30-minute film based on the snippets of video that each of the members sent to you, yes?
That's right. Yeah, yeah. So
All right.
it's an amazing thing. This concept, a lot of people I've spoken to in broadcasting haven't heard of this. So my aim right now is to really see, guys, can we actually produce something that we could actually put on a mainstream online platform like Netflix or something similar around the world? I believe it's possible. So I'm really coaching people and mentoring people how to get the best out of themselves. So ultimately, we could push this show. It could end up on Netflix. I mean, it could end up on a future Netflix. Something I even hasn't even come to light yet, or something, a streaming service that's growing right now, just waiting for us to go and put our content on their platform. So like YouTube in the early days, I mean, YouTube now is a monster now. But you say it's very, very hard to get a solid ground on YouTube now. But there are lots of other platforms out there where you can actually go and put your content and make an impact in the world.
Do you put your content on YouTube though?
I do not. I don't. And I personally, I'm not keen on YouTube. That's just me. I wouldn't give that advice to other people though. I would tell people, yeah, by all means, put your content on YouTube. YouTube right now are looking for people to be very, very consistent, and you will not get any sort of gain or benefit from YouTube unless you are posting consistently and regularly over 18 months. After 18 months, the algorithm seems to say, okay, you seem to be a regular person. You're very consistent. You're definitely on it every week or every day or whatever it is your pattern you decide to schedule, and we like you. So then, okay, now you're going to push your content, but you need dedication beyond belief on YouTube right now, unless you've got a seriously good concept that people gravitate towards to very, very quickly. So I would say Facebook right now are in competition with YouTube. Facebook want that advertising market space that YouTube currently commands. So Facebook are going to give you a lot more opportunities than YouTube right now. So I would advise people who are growing to use the Facebook platform more than the YouTube platform.
Okay. Now there was I don't know if you know about this, but there was an article, or rather I received a link that said that from the 1st of October, Facebook is no longer going to allow music streaming on the platform. Have you seen it?
No, but that doesn't surprise me. I'm surprised that they even allow that now. So yeah, there's a lot of issues around copyright with music, and the music industry is very, very powerful. So yeah, I can imagine that would happen. Of course it would.
Okay, I actually haven't been in trying to investigate it. I haven't been able to come to anything conclusive, honestly. I saw the article, and then I saw Snopes that said it was false, and then I saw another article that had something similar, but not exactly that, it's gonna think. So I have to look a bit further into it, or a bit deeper into it. But it's interesting that you talk about the music industry and how powerful it is. Now, we've got some small enterprises that obviously, if they're going to start making their own media, they're going to want to have music in the background. How do you suggest then that they get some music as opposed to using their favorite R&B song, their favorite hip hop song, their favorite rap? If they can't use their favorite song or their favorite music, where do they go for background music?
Yeah, okay, guys, absolutely. Now that I got a full understanding of what you're saying, do not touch commercial music. It's a no-go area. Do not. Your videos will be shut down left, right, and center in the future. Do not put commercial music on your videos. Do not do it. There are lots of different third-party, what we call non-copyright music, where you can go and get music to put on your videos. And one site that I know I use personally, this is very, very good, is Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound, very, very appropriate for the times right now, but they have been out way before this COVID thing kicked off. So Epidemic Sound, yeah. And they have some really, really good music on there. I use it all the time, and I do make some very, very powerful videos with their music. So no, do not touch commercial music, and that is the gospel.
Yes, I have to agree with you 1000%. It's never a safe thing to pick up commercial music. In fact, I've had an experience when I was out with my weekend sing choir. I think it was Christmas 2018. Yes, Christmas 2018, and we were on the high street of the town where I live, and there was some music playing in the background. Santa Claus was coming, and everybody had their videos out, their mobile phones out, and they were recording. And it was Mariah Carey singing "Santa Claus is Coming to Town." So obviously, I've got the choir. They're on the stage. They're not singing the song. The song is just playing in the background, and I'm recording it and just looking at the choir, how happy they are to see Santa Claus coming. They're not singing it. The music's playing in the background, and I uploaded it. Ever since I uploaded it, Sony has claimed it, Warner Brothers have claimed it, and at least 2 other music houses have claimed it. And it's their own music that's playing in the background, but they've muted my video because it had their song, their copyrighted song in it. So I have to agree 1000%. Don't touch commercial music to put in your videos. Even if you're not using it for the video, and be careful how you upload it to your website, to your platforms as well, when it comes to the commercial music playing in the background. Because I think with the pandemic happening, and so many people streaming live and singing and so on and so forth, I think the issue of royalties has come to the fore. And maybe that's why there is some question now about whether it will continue to be allowed or not allowed. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
well, it's very unfortunate that there aren't more people like myself telling people don't touch it with a barge pole. Absolutely no way. Yeah, there's lots of better ways to do this. And for Epidemic Sound, only charge £10 a month, and you can use their music on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. And it's all just £10 a month, and it's great music.
Oh, that's fantastic! And can I help to dispel another fear, to dispel another thought process? The whole thing of saying I do not own the rights to this music does not work. It does absolutely nothing. You're still playing it.
No, that's not at all. No, just stay clear of it. You have no right to it. Stay clear.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Thank you so much for that. All right. So, we are at the point now where many islands are pivoting, where what they're doing for work is concerned. How easy is it then to say that, I'm going to become a film producer, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to start filming stuff and put it together and get it out there? Now, how easy is that? Because I have to ask the question, because obviously there's some people who would have been in jobs who have been made redundant. There's some people who are currently on furlough, so they're at home sitting down doing nothing. There is another scheme here in the UK that the government is going to be implementing, but for the time being, there's still some people at home sitting, and some of them may have a photographic skill. So how easy is it to step into the industry that you are in?
Well, I'll tell you a quick story about me. I got into this industry because I got made redundant 3 times in a row in 1 year during the 2008 recession. So it's exactly the same thing. I had a hobby, creating videos, and I used to go out and record my son's football matches. Every week I go out and tell parents, I'm here, I'm going to record the matches. Is it okay? They will say, yes, go ahead. Week after week went by. And eventually parents came to me and said, well, we see you here every week. Can we have some of the videos? And they started paying me for it. More and more parents were asking me to have more and more videos because it was so good. And eventually I put my hand up and I said, hold on a minute, all these parents are asking me, I don't know who they are, I'm recording children, I'm handing these videos over to parents, I don't know who they are, I should really get permission for this. So I went and I sent a email to the FA and told them what I was doing. They went away for 3 months, I didn't hear back from them. And after that, they sent me a letter saying, we think what you're doing is a fantastic idea and we give you written permission to do it. So, hallelujah. And after that, it just took off for me. I ended up working for the FA. I ended up doing stuff in Women's Super League football, top tier ladies football, and it just snowballed from there. So it's really about getting out there really and just picking up your mobile phone and just practicing. You never know where it can take you. And as I mentioned before, everyone has a skill, everyone has a knowledge. I would say without a shadow of a doubt, even if you do it as a hobby right now, try to package what you know into a video and even offer it to other people for free. Gather their email addresses and have a database of those connections, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. Little by little, you could actually turn your hobby into a business. So yeah,
that's amazing. That's a very it's a very encouraging story. It's a very inspiring story of how you started it. Most people, they get made redundant 3 times in a row, and that would crush them, and all it did was give you confidence to do what you were going to do. Go on.
Yeah, when you say crushed, it crushed me. Yeah, it did crush me. It crushed me financially and everything. So it left me in virtual no man's land. So yeah, but the only way was up for me. I had nowhere to go down. There was no further down. It was only up. So I just embraced my hobby, embraced what I love. I went out there, and yeah, I ended up becoming one of the top 50 ethnic minorities in Britain. I ended up working with people like Ricky Gervais. I've done stuff with top business people. I've worked with Levi Roots from Dragon's Den and Piers Linney from Dragon's Den, and it goes on. So
wow.
yeah, the
Well,
sky's the
well,
limit,
well,
really.
well, well. That truly is a huge inspiration. I mean, those who are watching, if you want to get into this industry, hurry up, pick your phone up, and remember, there were steps that Chris went through as well, though. He didn't just continue to film and sell and sell. He got permission. So that is something that's going to be really important. If you're going to do something like that and it's going to involve a national organization, make sure that you get the right permissions to do so. Parental permission and the permission from the organization. Regardless as to where you go, make sure that you have the right permissions, or else, again, your videos can be sort of squashed or quelled or pulled, and you don't want that, because that's not going to be helpful. And in a time like this where GDPR and data protection, people are very sensitive about it now, it's going to be important to make sure that you've got the right paperwork in place. All right.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, join the gatekeepers. Join the gatekeepers and get all that knowledge and get all that inspiration, and yeah, the sky, the universe then becomes the limit.
The limit, the universe becomes the limit, not the sky, because the sky is just one level. There's beyond the sky.
Absolutely.
Great, great, great. All right. So, Chris, normally I would ask my guests a curveball question. I really don't have one for you, but
yeah. Well, judging from where I come, my background, there's nothing can shake me. There's no curveball ball can make me fall over. No.
All right. So I think I'm formulating one in my head for you. So this is not just you on the spot. This is me on the spot as well. So you've been selected to do a virtual talk to people who have decided they want to step into the acting industry, acting. You've been given a few tools that you have to use to motivate these people. So you've been given a teacup, a tea bag, and some hot water. You've been given some honey, a lime, and some milk. Those 6 items: a teacup, a tea bag, hot water, honey, lime, and milk. And you've got 3 minutes to come up with a motivational speech for persons who want to go into the acting industry. Do you need 30 seconds to plan? Is that, did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, go.
Okay, so before me I have these objects. These objects are very simple objects. Tea, for instance. Tea, what is tea? Tea is a leaf. It's something that grew somewhere in China. And literally you can go out there and grow your own tea. Simple. Honey. Honey is something which is originally from bees. This is all nature. These are all natural products, natural stuff that is just lying around on earth. You can just gather those things, put them all together, and make something grand, something that you can serve to the queen. Just take these basic fundamental objects and put something together to create something great, something that you can serve to the masses. And we do that every single day in the form of tea.
Well done, Chris. Well done, well done, well done. All right, so when I'm planning my summit, I know who to call.
Absolutely. I think very well on my feet. And it's funny because normally I move around on the spot, but I can't do it here. Actually, I can, because I'm sort of, yeah, I can go way back, and I'm kind of hooked up here quite nicely here. Yeah.
Well done. Okay, Chris, it's been so good to have you back on the show, and I think we've got a bit more information now about the gatekeepers. I do wish you very, very well with the project. In fact, I'm really excited. That last gate that you showed, it was such high quality information, and I think that the gatekeepers did really, really well with their videos, and it is getting better. The quality that is coming out from the gatekeepers is getting better. I can see that people are growing in confidence, and it's really amazing the work that you're doing. Congratulations. And I know that the Gatekeepers 101 is going to be a momentous movement.
Yeah, I strongly believe that too. Yeah, there's something inside of me that just drives me now, and it's like I've got almost 100% focus on this thing. I mean, I've got people coming to me and asking me to do stuff for them. I mean, people pay me up to £10,000 for 3 months' work, doing video stuff and helping them to grow because they want to become the next Oprah or they want to become the next Ellen or something. But I started to say to myself, do I really want to focus on just single people? Or do I want to focus on a group of people and focus on the masses now? Yeah. You know, when you get to that, you get to this kind of age that I am now, which is 50, you tend to see the world differently. It's not that about, it's about trying to leave a legacy now. It's like trying to help the children behind you. I got a young 1-year-old daughter. So yes, I am putting everything into the 101, the Gatekeepers. I just know it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I know it, feel it, sense it. And the people I'm surrounding myself with, they're going to be great as well. I think most of them probably end up being a lot greater than I am. So I'm pushing them as hard as I can, mentoring them, teaching them everything that I know, putting it from my head into their head. So yeah, it will be great. I can't really say much more than that.
I don't think there is any need to say any more than that. You've been absolutely amazing as always, Chris, and we will check back in on you after December, I think, or maybe we can check in again sometime sooner when you've, because your productions are growing and growing, when they get to the next level, perhaps we can check back in and see how the Gatekeepers are growing, and maybe see if we can attract a different sort of client for you. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. It's right. Right now, I am very, very close to the mountains. So my dream of living in the mountains is coming true. All of my dreams come true. I've always said it to myself ever since that financial crash. I've always told myself I've always dreamed, and make things happen. So, and ever since I watched The Secret as well, the massive movie I watched, things just changed for me, and I stopped watching broadcast news. If I can leave you guys with something, I'm a media man, and take it as gospel. I'm telling you, try to avoid mainstream broadcast news as much as you can, because it dulls your ability to be creative. It dulls your ability to grow, and it keeps you as, if I had a battery in my hand right now, I would show it to the screen, a battery for the economy.
Those are such deep words of wisdom, especially for a time like this, when the news is thriving on such bad headlines, and we don't see a lot of the good headlines making it out. Chris, thank you so much for sharing so candidly. Thank you for coming on again. We're so happy that I could catch up with you and to hear that things are progressing. You're going in the right direction. And I really hope that there's someone out there that has been encouraged and will be helped by the information that you share. Thank you. And I want to thank
Karen. Yeah, I think your show is doing really well as well. I think you're going to go from strength to strength, Karen. I know that as well. You know, we have a name for you in the Gatekeepers, Ms. Showtime. Absolutely fantastic. And I think you've been rather shy of your singing. I heard you singing for the first time a couple of days ago. Awesome. You must be related to Rihanna in some way, some distant way. But I tell you, you're really, really good. And you can speak well. You look good. You can sing. You have no fear. The universe is the limit for you as well. Absolutely. So I'm looking forward to bringing out your full potential.
Oh wow! Thank you so much, Chris. I'm still getting accustomed to the Mrs. Showtime thing.
Yeah. I heard you say actually about talking about being called Sasha Showtime. I mean, you said it to me, and the hair stood up at the back of my head, back of my neck, the hair literally. I thought, you know what? She gets it. Because
I'm
Building it.
so
Okay,
not
this
a
is another
Sasha.
topic. Another topic. But building an ego is very, very important if you want to do something spectacular in your life. You know, a lot of greats have done it, and this is what we do in the Gatekeepers as well. We have a persona that we're growing for each person, and Beyonce had one, Adele had one, Beyonce had Sasha Fierce, Adele had one. She called Sasha Carter based on Beyonce, but David Bowie had one, Ziggy Stardust, and the list goes on. Even lots of other people have them. So there's something about the alter ego, creating a character for yourself that you can step into and do fantastic and great things. We do that with the Gatekeepers as well. I mean, it goes, the benefits just keep going on and on and on and on and on. Let me stop there
So
because I can talk about it forever. Yeah.
yeah, we probably can, but we won't. That'll be for
Another
another
show.
show.
Another show.
Another show. I like the thing about the alter ego. You know, it's from comics. Superman was Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was Peter Parker. So the whole thing about the pseudonym or the alter ego is from way back, and it probably does work. But I don't like the name Sasha. Not for me. I'm more of a Sherry, but I'm not a
Oh,
Sasha.
there you go, Sherry Showtime. It doesn't matter. Whatever sparks that in you. You know, that's the thing you want to get that hair at the back of your neck rising when you say something, you think about something. I do when I think about the Guardian. If I say the Guardian, my voice changes. I put this hat on, everything changes. So yeah, there's a lot of science to it.
It's amazing. And even these little nuggets that we're sharing now would be important for those that want to make their own videos. The small businesses that want to make their own videos, they need to understand that the personality that goes into the video is going to be different from the personality that they see every day. You do have to put something else on so that what comes out in the video, because it's going to be there for posterity. And the last thing you want is for people to see a lame looking or a shy looking or something that doesn't exude confidence. If it doesn't exude confidence, then people are not going to be confident in the product that you're promoting.
Absolutely,
It's going to exude confidence.
Spot on, Karen. Spot on. Even my hat, tribute to Martin Luther King. When I put my hat on, yeah, his spirit comes into me.
All right. Well, brilliant. Thank you so much, Chris. And I want to say thank you to everyone who has watched this episode of KI Tee Vee today. I know that you have been entertained. If nothing else, you have definitely been entertained. And I know that you have learned something as well. So if you want your spot on KI Tee Vee, if you think that you've got something to share with the masses like Chris does, or like my other guests have, and you want your spot on KI Tee Vee, get in touch with me, Karen Reeves Toppin. If it is a case that you have started your business, but you continue to miss your targets and you are not progressing as fluently or as quickly as you want to, get in touch. Once again, I'm an accountability coach. I'll work with you. We'll make your targets, and we'll help you on a week-by-week basis to continue working consistently going forward until you achieve the success that you want. Thank you for watching KI Tee Vee this week. I'm Karen Reeves Toppin, wishing you all the very best for the rest of the week until we see you again. Take care. Stay safe.